Hello, this is a video regarding the problem I'm facing with calibrating my raw radiocarbon ages. So I'll go to the OxCal online software program and I enter my username and password. It opens up a window. Enter my username and password and I go to calibrate. I my okay. I'll just name this sample 1. My 14C date is 3684. My uncertainty is 37. So this is in before present, that's before 1950. And my uncertainty or standard deviation, I presume, is 37. I'll go to options, I'll go to curve, and I really have no idea which curve I should select because mine are terrestrial gastropod samples and these bomb these bomb curves don't seem appropriate for that because these bomb curves are um, apparently uh, the the hydrogen bomb. I really don't know what these exactly are. The most appropriate curve that seems to me among the atmospheric curves is int-cal 20 from the northern hemisphere. And since these are terrestrial gastropod samples, so the marine curves do not seem well suited for that. And I'll include raw curve, yes. A cubic interpolation, I really have no idea what that is. Date reporting, I want that to be in calbp instead of common era parameters. And so I'll go for that. And curve, I'll probably select int-cal 20. That seems to be the best one, best fit, because as I said, the marine curves don't seem well suited for my samples. Mine are terrestrial gastropods. So select OK, and I'll go for a run. And that is what I get. I really don't know if it's right or wrong. The purple curve is apparently the tree ring data, and I don't know how to interpret it because there is no secondary y-axis, um, a secondary y-axis or secondary x-axis. This red curve also doesn't make much sense to me, to be very frank, because mine was 3684 plus minus 37. So 3684 minus, so if I talk about the extremes, so 3684 minus 37 would be 3647, and that doesn't seem to be the case here. 365, 3500, 3600, and 3684 plus 37 will be 3721, and it's going up to 3800. So I would have expected the curve to start from somewhere here and end somewhere here. So the standard deviation, if I'm using the correct word, seems a bit too much if the curve is anything to go by, because I'm looking at something between I'm looking at something between 3647 to 3721, and that certainly does not seem to be the case here. It's going well into the 3500s, this little red bit. And it says on the website that I really don't know where is the online manual. And yes, it when I go to the website, it says the red curve on the left indicates the radiocarbon concentration in the sample. So I mean, concentration is measured as what? Like the only way I can imagine concentration is moles per liter, number of, or mass by mass, or mass by volume, something like that, or moles by volume, moles by moles. And I don't see any y axis here, number one. And even if it is concentration, and I imagine a secondary y axis here, I would expect this to be one block. I would expect this to be one straight column, like the number of sales in a particular year would be one column. So I don't really know how to interpret this. And it says the blue curves show the radiocarbon measurements on the tree rings, plus and minus one standard deviation. So I'm getting the exact same curve, like no matter which sample I run, it seems I get the exact same curve. So I don't know what I'm doing right now. Any help in this regard will be greatly appreciated. Thank you so much.